In today's edition of Ask the Expert, we're talking about teeth whitening with Dr. Matt VanderMolen of Advanced Dental Care of Springfield. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Ashley.
Now, wedding season is among us, and for those that will be attending weddings, maybe as the guests of a newlywed, many photos will be taken. So we want to make sure we have a wedding-ready smile. What are some tips that you can offer for us?
Well, the number one tip is if you're going to be attending a wedding is to try to come in to see me as soon as possible, because if there's a lot of things going on, a lot of cosmetic procedures can take some time.
Okay, now can teeth whitening be done shortly before the big day?
Right, so that's one of our biggest requests, and the good news is that we use a product called Night White, and it's something that you put a gel in at night while you sleep. You can see results after the first night, but about 2 weeks, it takes about 2 weeks for it to really kick in and get the full result that you're looking for.
Now, what happens if you aren't seeing those results 2 weeks after trying this teeth whitening and your big day is approaching?
Well, there's a lot of discolorations that your dentist will recognize that will say, well, teeth whitening isn't going to work, but we can cover up that imperfection with something called bonding. And bonding, we use two materials, something called a composite, or we use porcelains to cover that up and make things look really nice.
Now, what happens is if we've tried teeth whitening, we have another issue where our teeth breaks moments before the big day. What are some options to help us with that?
Right, so teeth never break at a good time, right? So, but the good news is, again, we can use the same kind of bonding techniques to usually put that tooth back together, make it look good, and complete your smile fairly readily today.
Alrighty, and any last tips for us that's looking to get that wedding ready smile?
Well, again, time is of the essence, so the most important thing is to get to your dentist as soon as you can to let them know, hey, I got this wedding coming up, so you can schedule things and get things done and be ready for that wedding.
Alright, well, thank you for sharing those tips for us, and that'll do it for this edition of Ask the Expert.
Ask the Expert